So here's hoping it wasn't too obvious that I was rushed during yesterday's video, because I was rushed during yesterday's video. That means the use of the Mr. Mentage yesterday was as much a function of wanting to relieve myself of it, and thereby the people who constantly inquire about it, as it was a function of simply not having enough time to do a True Blue video yesterday. As for the audio cutting near the end, who knows what that's all about. Maybe the virus had an aftershock, like an earthquake. Do viruses work that way? In the meantime, what's this blue screen all about? I can't see any of the stuff I regularly see. Where's my repair kit? Oh, here it is. Good afternoon, butt kickers. It's May 17, the 137th day of 2011, which means it's Bob Saget's birthday. I find Bob Saget to be a funny person strictly on the basis of concept. He started out as the mild-mannered, neat freak father from the show Royal Flush, if memory serves, where he had Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen for daughters, and had a gay relationship with Uncle Joey, a man infatuated with the comedic range of his own voice, and had an odd affinity for sticking his hands up the butts of woodchucks. In this show, he failed to be funny. Next came America's Funniest Home Videos, where he coaxed a studio audience that was either bribed, threatened, brainwashed, or stupid into laughing at nutshot videos in half-hour chunks while he made stupid voices. Again, he failed to be funny. And now he flings quasi-humor into the ears of multitudes of morons who still find it funny to replace 90% of the words in a sentence with the F word. And yet again, he fails to be funny. But somehow, whenever I think of Bob Saget, I can't help but laugh, so mission accomplished, Bob, I guess. In less irrelevant news, today is World Information Society Day, a terrifically euphemized name for a day that could much more accurately be called The Internet is Here to Stay, People, and so the world is now 150% more accessibly weird day. I mean, like it or not, the Internet is quickly becoming the standard for news acquisition, bite-sized entertainment reception, pornography purveyance, social networking, and much, much more. I am, of course, aiding in this shift merely by adding to the total amount of content available on the World Wide Web. Whether or not this content is gratifying, worth your time, worth mine, is just something we're going to have to determine as the days go by, but one thing is undeniable. The world is beginning slowly to revolve around the Internet. Most of the time, people, either with constant net access or not, don't think about this too much, about the ever-growing tenacity of the Internet's influence. Why be bothered to think about the implications of this resource? Why not just use it and be happy for its convenience, for its versatility? I think it has something to do with the sheer amount and variety of content available to you through the Internet. And I think it also has something to do with this underlying necessity for the Internet these days. If you live without the Internet, people would tend to regard you as a member of the Dark Ages. If hotels don't provide Internet for their guests, they're oftentimes blacklisted. So what does this ever-growing dependency on the Internet mean to you and me? Yes, the Internet is a valuable resource, but it's almost like it's a piece of me at this point. Being aware of this dependency is a valuable consciousness to have, and I know I'm preaching to the wrong people, and ironically in the wrong medium. But here's the message of World Information Society Day. Moderate your intake. That's why these videos are so gosh darn compacted and brief. Or at least I'd like to claim that that's the reason. General inability to write a 15-minute script is up there too. Anyway, all that nonsense is just food for thought. I think I've talked about this before, but it's a message I feel is important. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Until tomorrow, I'm Griff, and I'm still talking.